guys, Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Now, if you haven't seen this morning's video, please go back and watch it now before you do it. It explains everything I'm doing here, okay? And I don't want to go back and do it again, okay? Now, with all that's transpired in the last 24 hours, I want to do some heavy-duty compression. I've already done 350 swings. I'm going to do 370. Okay, this is with some heavy weight, a 30 and a 35. 65 pounds is throwing some steel around for me. All right, let's see what we got. Life's good, man. I'm totally compressed. That's 370 swings. I'll get up to 500 today because I'm not going out. It's too cold. Anyway, let's see what we got. We're back. Glitch on the laptop. Anyway, just kettlebells. Now, that's all I've done today. I have no idea what's going to come out. This is really the ultimate in transparency. Usually when I say, well, I played a lot, we'll see what happens, I know what's going to be there. I really do after all these years. But I don't have a clue. So, warts and all, blisters and all, let's see what we got. Not great. Not great. I have had better resonance before on those pedals. Okay? Let's see if it carries over. Guys, unprecedented. I don't know what else to say. That was locked in. Go F-sharp yourself. I don't know what to say. Let's try a little bit of barbed wire. Guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is unprecedented. Now listen, once again, Sandoval plays piccolo. Go watch that first. It explains everything that's been going on and why I didn't do anything yesterday and all that sort of stuff. Okay? But what we have here is this. First of all, yesterday, all I did was drink fresh squeezed fruit and veggie juices all day. About 3,000 calories. I did not starve myself at all. That's all I did. Completely rejuvenated anything. I didn't put Vaseline on. I didn't put any sort of goop. I didn't, nothing. That's all I did. It's gone. Now, guys, as cutting edge as this is for Trumpet, my health and fitness is just as cutting edge. And guys, if you're not going over that to do, check that out. Many of you are. You're just leaving double C's on the floor. Leaving double C's on the floor. Okay? Now what happens is this. With the kettlebells, they give you the compression that all our superstars had when they were in their teens. Faddis, Bergeron, Maynard. They had that compression for whatever reason since they were 16 years old. Guys, the rest of us had to fool around with mouthpieces, this, that, and the other thing. And all it was is compression. Now, how you go about getting that compression is key. But that's it. And that, the kettlebell in itself, will give it to you. Will give it to you. That and the 1SB mouthpiece is going to give you the chops of your idols, guaranteed. Guaranteed. No other teacher in the world will make that claim. Okay? Now, what happens is this. When I do a kettlebell swing, okay, when I do a kettlebell swing, not the overhead presses that I did. When I do a kettlebell swing, it is not an upper body exercise at all. I will get no strength, flexibility, endurance, anything on the shoulders, the arms, anything. It is all done by the core. What it does is it completely has the arms along for the ride. They're doing nothing but moving around. It's all the core. And when I get up into 60, 80, 100 pound kettlebells, doubles, I'm throwing some weight around, man. I'm throwing some weight around. It has nothing to do with the upper body. Quite the opposite. You couldn't do it with your upper body. Okay? Now, the arms are along for a ride. That is music to any pitcher's ears. You kidding me? Your arm is just moving around, flapping on the breeze. Your arm is along for the ride. And what happens when we do it with the trumpet? Your chops are along for the ride. It doesn't matter if you burn the bejesus out of them 24 hours ago. Guys, your chops are along for the ride. My good friend Joe Triscari and his wife needed a much-needed vacation. They went out to Las Vegas. I hooked him up with Dave at one of Dave's gigs. And they had a nice little chat and got pictures for me and all that sort of stuff. They had a great time. But this is what Triscari said. And Triscari is playing, his uncles and all this sort of stuff. He's played military bands. He knows what he's talking about. All right? He said Dave, among other things, Dave was awesome. Just great. E's, F's, and G's all night long. Just nailing them. Relaxed, easy. Now, Dave can play just as high as I can. Okay? He doesn't do it. He keeps it in his happy zone so he doesn't have to worry about it. All right? Now, he said, and Joe said he went back and talked to Dave after the gig. Joe's words, not mine. Not a mark on his chops anywhere. This was after hours of playing. Guys, that's what Perico does. He takes the strain off his chops. And he himself said the 1SB is a game changer and the kettlebell is a game changer. Okay? I've said many times, a kettlebell is the only one of my protocols, the only one that will transfer to other forms of playing the trumpet. Caruso, oh geez, heaven forbid. Claude Gordon, Costello, Stevens, whatever you want to do. You do the kettlebells, you're going to get a spike. Now, you are not going to get the spike you have with the 1SB. Guys, get the 1SB. Last mouthpiece you'll ever have to get, and it comes with a free lesson. I'll get you started. The chops of your dreams, the chops of your idols, guaranteed. All right? Guys, I'm telling you. Now, I also, when I did the, I'm going to let you know. You know what? I'm going to do another video today. But when I saw Sandoval doing that piccolo stuff, I could only think of what's going on today with in the solo world. Alison Balsam, okay? I did this book years ago, and she was the lead article, and we talked about her chops then and why she isn't Maurice Andre. And this is one of my favorite books. It's the chops and discussing the chops of every single one of our idols, past, present, and future, I guess. Alison Balsam is there. Sandoval is in there. Bill Chase is in there. Rafael Mendez, Chris Martin, Fats Navarro. These are all pictures from Jerry's actual archive with his rendition and my rendition of what's going on with the chops. Gerard Schwartz, heaven forbid. George Vosberg, very, very underrated trumpet player. But what Jerry and I used to do for hours is just sit around and listen to recordings and have all these pictures from floor to ceiling of all these chops. And we discussed, you see what Gerard Schwartz is doing there, and did you see what Vosberg is doing over there, and you see what Sandoval, look at how thick that is, and it was like hours, guys. These are his pictures. And for $10, out of your mind. It's one of the greatest training tools I have. Along with True Power to the Max. It's great. All right, that's enough for today. No, it's not enough for today. I'm going to do another one on Elson Balsam. Okay? I have to tie this in with Sandoval. All right? Love you all.